All right, y'all. We are live from my favorite restaurant, Island Soul. And I'm actually here with two of my favorite people. This is Dr. Georgia McDade. And would you like to tell people who you are, sir?
Yes, my name is Rajni Edens. I'm a member of the African American Writers Alliance and the son of the founder, Randy Edens.
Son of the founder, y'all. And AAWA, the African American Writers Alliance, you're celebrating 35 years. Is that correct?
35 years.
35 amazing years.
35 strong. That's right. We're happy to be here.
Wow. And so what's exciting is we got a couple of things we're going to talk about. We're going to do a series of conversations with AAWA founders, AAWA members. They have an amazing book that's coming out. It's really their next anthology. And what's exciting is we get to leverage AI. As you guys know, I'm an AI strategist, and I'm going to be helping AAWA to leverage AI for various parts of this writing. Not for the writing, just to be clear, but for like the designing of the book cover. So today they're going to get to see some designs for the first time. And Rajni is going to, first of all, tell us a little bit about this title, In-Word, right?
Get ready for the second
So he's actually doing a live right now, y'all. He is leading, what is it called, a writing circle? Mm-hmm. He's leading a writing circle, so we're multitasking right now. And when you and I were just talking, tell me a little bit about what this means to you. What does it mean to be a part of an organization that's been around for 35 years, and you're ready to focus on how can you leverage AI? You've heard about it, but you're ready to actually go deeper.
Yes, we have been around 35 years. Much did not last 35 years, but we started at Langston Hughes, Randy Edens. Randy is the one who should be here. It was her great idea that we get started this way. Randy lived in California, grew up in California, where she was accustomed to seeing groups of black writers. She came to Seattle, looked and had no success. And I love saying that she did what my mom always told me to do. When you don't have what you want, take what you have and make what you want. She put an article in the Seattle Times asking people of African descent who love to write or were interested in writing to show up at Langston Hughes. We did, and the rest of the story is still going on.
Wow, I love that. I love that so much.
Years.
That's right, 35 strong.
Wow, I love that so much.
More than 70 members.
70.
And 8 anthologies. We're working on the 9th anthology right now. We read all over. I think we've been as far as Orcas Island. We've been to Bellingham. We go to universities and we go to kindergarten. We have people who've never read in public before and people who've been reading in public all of their lives, people who've never published, people who are publishing for the first time. The last time I checked, about 40 of us had written and published more than 80 books.
Wow.
And I think that's a big deal.
That's a big
especially
deal.
in Seattle.
That's a big deal. That's awesome. So are you able to tell us a little bit about this title?
Yes.
Are you on with the people? So you're good.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
In-Word, the concept is multi-pronged. We want people to find their own definition and understanding and interpretation of it. But In-Word itself began as a writing and sharing space for Black, Indigenous, and global majority people that was kind of an offshoot of African American Writers Alliance and the poetry experience. And we began with Black luminaries, drawing quotes from them and utilizing those prompts as a way of producing, or those quotes as a way of producing the prompts. And so now we determined that we would utilize this for the upcoming conference as well. So when I see that particular perspective and perception, I think of inward, like going within, deep into yourself to discover who you are and connect to the most meaningful and substantive parts of who you are. Also in word as in the word. In the beginning there was the word and all the life-bringing properties that extends. And then inward, the racial epithet and how we transcend that stereotype in the character and the beauty and with conviction and faith and the value and the brilliance of our people. So all these things are united to allow us to paint this rich landscape from which to draw a resurgence of our culture and creativity, and especially valuable in a time where so much of our history, narrative, and experience and contribution is under repression.
Wow, I love that. I love that so much. So we have a couple of things we wanted to do with the African American Writers Alliance, and I have a producer here, so I'm going to ask him a question. Nathan, when I try to share my screen, it's actually looking like it wants to go out of the platform. Am I going to be able to do both? Am I going to be able? GPT, it says leave site. I'm assuming I don't leave the site. Is that correct? I'm assuming I don't want to leave StreamYard because that's going to end our live.
Yeah, it's okay. It's over.
So I'm trying to go open up ChatGPT. Here, oh, maybe I'm already here. Let's see.
And you want to go into StreamYard?
So if I'm here,
Click the share button. Share screen. Right
okay, there we go. And then share screen. Got it. Okay. Entire screen. And then share. Okay.
And then you got to add it in as well.
Got it. So I'm gonna bring it up first. So this is what we did for AWA. We created a.
Go back to StreamYard.
Got it. Oh, I got to bring it in. Add to the stage.
And go to your new tab.
Okay. So it's seeing this screen. Okay. So guys, what we did for AWA, we actually started to design book covers for this new book called In-Word. And they haven't seen these designs yet, so I wanted to get them excited. And this is the last one, but I'm actually going to go all the way up and start at the top and tell you. Unless you want to work from the bottom or top, we'll go to the top. So the first thing I did with ChatGPT is I mentioned Georgia McDade. I talked about AWA, so I was just like talking. I clicked on this button right here, which allowed me to just use my voice and talk. And I was rambling. I was like, the name of the book is blah, blah, blah. And we want to, feature the African American Writers Alliance. That was the first version that it came up with. And of course, it didn't get the 2 A's and AWA. There were certain things that weren't right. But it was just more about the design. So when you see this, what did you think? Like, think about the idea of, it did this in a minute, in 1 minute. When you saw, what do you think when you see something like that? Is that, and then?
Not 1 minute. Could we read a little?
Oh, sorry. Let me go to another one because it didn't.
Okay.
You can see there were errors in this immediately.
Okay.
It didn't say AAWA, but it was the idea of, it says African American Writers Alliance, 35 years of elevating our stories, the 35th anniversary anthology In-Word. It says beyond misheard, beyond misunderstood, beyond defined. We write, we reclaim, we are. And then it says an anthology by the African American Writers Alliance. And then it had your name here just saying edited by or forward by Dr. Georgia McDade.
I like to say compiled.
Compiled. And then it says our words, our world, our legacy. So it was really more about that visual, which, is.
But all of that came from what you told me.
Came from what I was saying. I said I needed to have some African energy, etc. Then I said, oh, that's beautiful, but you didn't spell the thing right. I was telling it all the things that it didn't do right. And it came back, and I said, and I kind of wanted to hear what it would do with the In-Word and the In-Word. It doesn't like anything with In-Word, by the way, because it then came back afterwards and was like, we don't do that language. But this is the one version.
Good to know.
It was good. But I like this visual with the mirror and then, whatever. But then I was like, you know what, that's not ideal either. So quickly, a minute. Then I said, I like it. Let's go back to the first version. And I said some things. And then because I said something about N-word, it said, hey, I'm sorry, but that prompt may violate our content policies. If you think we got it wrong, try again. And then I was
we may need to include this in the book.
It happened a couple times. N-word, right?
We
I
may
said,
need to
because I
include
was
this.
saying N-word, it thought I was saying N-word. And it said, we're sorry, that prompt will violate our content policies. I was like, okay, I see you.
We need to include this.
Right. Once again, it violates. So then I was like, I see.
How long has it taken for somebody to say that this violates
our
anything? Someone other than us.
So then I said, look, okay. So Georgia McDade, she's one of the co-founders, I think it is. And I said, AWA, and I was trying to fix it again. And then I said, I want to see some kings and queens. So this is another version that came up. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? And of course, they still didn't get the AAWA right part, but it was still beautiful. I love the mirror. In-word, it said things that we have to say. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
right. That reflection. Totally.
Yes. So I did do a few versions of this, but it says Beyond Misheard. Again, you can change anything you want. It
So
was just more.
where did it get that from?
It made it up.
Really?
I did.
Misheard.
I said we are. I was just describing who we are, who the organization is. So then I went on, and this is another
got the correct
version
spelling
again.
now.
You look at this. So they got the AAWA right, in-word, beautiful imagery,
Right.
and I was like, this is lovely. Look how beautiful. I mean, how elegant it is. If I can move this over, you could see. Oh, here, this is what I need to do. If I double click on it, right, you can see the whole thing even more beautiful. Right?
Lovely.
Full screen. Right. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm gonna go back. Sorry. Go back again. Let me see. Oh Lord. So no problem. So I wanted to go back to AWA, and I credit this as a shared project. Right now it's me and you, but I'm gonna add you to it. So anybody see it says Georgia McDade? So basically, if you see one of my designs and you decide you want to change it, you just go in here and do the same thing. Provide some
Okay.
different instructions. So this was another. Oh, sorry. Let me start at the top. Oh, we were there. So we went.
And we looked at this one because we had the reflection.
We looked at this one. We saw the reflection. We went to the
And the
Kings.
other-
There you go.
right.
And then we got an
One,
upgraded
yeah.
version. So this basically had all the words that I like. Everything was right. So then I was like, okay, now get more creative. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Give me another version.
feedback. We gonna
That's
keep
it,
going
right?
down the line.
Keep
That's
going,
right.
right?
Come
And then somehow in-word came up again. We're sorry. We're sorry. This may
We gotta
violate. We're sorry. So then again, that's absolutely beautiful. So I corrected the N-word and put I-N-word in there. And then I said, give me a few versions of it. So
Oh.
it came in and it
You made all
actually
these.
did that. And actually I downloaded them all.
Beautiful.
And then I was like, okay, that's nice. Now I need a whole new brand. Forget the Kings and Queens. Go to some other stuff.
Did you ever tell it red, black, and green?
Initially I said I needed to have the African themes, I needed to have African colors, I needed to have this whole energy, yes. And so then I was like, I need you to be more African American. Now give me some more of that energy, so you can see how it went to. And I said, give me 5 examples. At this point, it was going one by one. I was like, I need 5 at one
Just
time.
combine them, yeah.
And these were my 2 favorites, so I do have a couple of visuals of you to see that separately. But it was just so fast. It was like literally happening in minutes. So then, if I keep going, and you tell me which ones you like. Sorry, I'm trying to. I think I clicked on it. So, sorry. So then I'll keep scrolling. I said, give me some more. This is good.
Colorful.
Give me 4 more. Totally different colors. I said, I love this African American energy there. That's beautiful. Give me 4 different ones. So then you see this energy. I love this one down here at the bottom. But I like them all, right? They all kind of have some
Beautiful.
energy.
Yeah, very storyboard.
Right? Storyboard. And then I said, okay, I need some more. And I, asked it. I said, and then I said I need to download each one individually. So then I went back to the ones that I really liked and said, okay, let me give one by one. So now you're going to see the ones that I really, really, really loved. And let me see if I can click on it one by one and you can tell me what you think. Because I think we can put this into community. Now this is AI. Think about how long this would have taken and how much money this would have taken. This is me introducing you guys to AI. Using an agent that is actually, imagine us, this is what I'm going to introduce to you guys. For other people who are writing books for AI, what if one of the benefits is they can use our free agents to design their book covers? Come on now. I'm saying free, but it's not really free. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Can you see the screen? Can you log into the broadcast and make sure this is showing well? Can you log into the LinkedIn and make sure this is showing exactly as I would like it to be?
It is showing.
It is? Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, I keep going back and bear with me. So I'm going back to the project. This is a shared project for all of us. So I'll keep scrolling through. And then I said, look at this one.
That one's beautiful too.
Right? N-word, 35th anniversary, we write, different language. We write, we reclaim, we imagine, we transform, we are. Yes, 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 thank you. This was kind of simple, but I liked it too. This was the first version that was created. Got it. This was the first version that was created, and it's, like I said, it was just corrected. All the language was corrected, and it was, it's beautiful. It's a little darker, but it's beautiful. Then this, this concept, I think I shared that already.
Yep,
This
did
one
that
right here, I had to do a deeper, because isn't that amazing?
I love that. I just want to make sure we have a woman and a man.
Right.
Right.
For some reason, I do not want
A woman.
or the other.
Exact-
No, I won't say I don't want it to be a woman.
Just a woman.
I just want a couple. I want a man.
The
and a
balance.
woman.
Right.
balance,
So
complement partners.
I kind of thought this one had a male-female thing.
Yeah,
or,
well,
and,
this is the first one. 'Cause
Yes.
all the others,
What-
you had a
ex-
king and queen one.
Exactly.
and you
Right.
had
For sure.
Right,
all
totally.
by themselves. And I
For
want-
sh- and that's the kind of thing we can say. If you like a design, we can go in and say, now give me a version of this with the male and the female. So I want to show y'all that at least once or twice. Ken is asking me to look up there, so hello, thank you. But hopefully you're logging into the LinkedIn broadcast and you can see that we're showing this full screen, I hope. I want people to see this, not us. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful too.
Look at this one. And I did a couple versions of this. You see how this is the African, think about in-word. Like what's in
Yeah, in
you know,
landscape.
in our inner landscape. Come on now. Isn't that gorgeous? Right. And these are
No, some people will say,
right, right. And then this, I said, okay, whenever you're working on this, I said, don't. Oh, so it changed. So sorry, we had this version, and then it changed it.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I like this version, but I want to be able to read this. That's why I went in and said, this is great, because I was thinking about some of the authors that you were quoting when we were together. And so I said, this is lovely, but go ahead. I think what I said was, okay, show me. Oh, I think there was some other stuff I wanted to see one by one. But at one point, I did ask it to rewrite this
a
one.
beautiful cover for a book written by a woman.
But what if there was a male and a female that was
Yeah, maybe they
there
combine
with
it,
two
yeah,
brains,
both
you know what I'm
figures.
saying? And then, coming out of the
with
thing.
The
So,
flowing paper, the scroll
there
at
you
the
go.
the road, yeah.
oh, between them.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do that design. We're gonna change that design. You see how beautiful and easy this
Interplay,
is.
yeah.
But so remember that'll be the one that we will change to. So then I went back to the king and queen. Oh, because they were individual. Remember there was like 6 different ones with different colors, and they did kind of say different things. This one said our truth, our power, our legacy. Unapologetic, unbroken, and unstoppable. I'm like, okay,
I love that
we
too.
write, we reclaim, we are. I'm like, okay, I see you, right? And then there was another one, similar energy, different colorations, but it said beyond the silence, beyond the hurt, beyond definition, beyond
And
limits.
this will do this for me on my book.
Absolutely, that's why your name is here. So we're gonna have you do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have you do the prompt, and you talk to it and watch what happens. And then it said, "We write, we reclaim, we are." Oh, in our words we are free. So the beautiful part of this is, in any of these words you can move into the other. You can put them. You can combine any elements of it. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Our AI agents did this. Let's just be clear. Check this one out. So then I saw this one. It kind of has an African theme, right? Energy, male, kind of
And
female.
I like the African, but I like specifying that we, for the most part, are African American.
For sure.
Because too often people tend to have this
Yes.
hierarchy.
Yes.
People from Africa are superior, and too often some Africans think they are superior to us. But this is African American
That's right.
writers.
So everybody united. Everybody united.
Pan-African is
Yes,
worldwide.
yes, but don't.
I love it. Okay, perfect. So so go ahead and say. So you're working the thing, and you're gonna go and come back. Work it. Go ahead and tell the people.
To participate actually in the live in-word writing and sharing session right now. So I'll be back right after we finish hosting, maybe in about 40 minutes or so. Thanks again.
Okay, I love this. So we're gonna have you do
We've
some
always
prompts.
had to do. Well, we're multitasking.
That's right.
Despite people saying you can't really do that, and the brain can't. We know. But it's like, must be done.
Okay, can you can see the broadcast and you can see this there. Okay, cool. So this is another one. It's similar, kind of slightly different colors. We write, we reclaim, shaping the future, telling our story. So a little bit different. And then I went on back to this one that we had, and I said, this is great. And I clicked on a particular one, and I told it what to do. Like I needed to, have some words that we can read in here. Because before it had some general, let me just go back up real quick. Before, I think I clicked on a design. I don't have to go, like here. And I was like, that's just, design, right? It's energy, but I want to see some words like some of the other ones where you can, like there were words written in here. So I told this thing, I said, go ahead and, I don't know if I like it, kind of, but I did say, go ahead and put some words in here like survivors and power, right? That build into that. So what do you think about that version?
I like it.
Yeah, she's like,
I remember I want the red, black, and green to show up.
oh, okay, you want more of a red, black, and green?
Yeah, those
So
are
this will be
colors.
good.
That's part of our logo.
I love it.
And I
Oh.
want our logo on it.
For sure. They didn't pull in the right logo. It just put that up there, but that was a placeholder for where the logo would go. I love this. So you're gonna be the designer. So then I said, okay, I kind of like it, but I don't know whatever. And it did this version, which I didn't love. I was like, I still need the hair part back. So then it did this, and you imagine having a male and a female. Imagine if it was a two-headed creature with the thing. So we got all kind of things we can do. Not creature, but person. Thank you. Resiliency. Well, a two-headed thing would be a creature. We put two heads on the same body, so we might just need two separate bodies. But how cool is that? Right? So anyway, I'll keep going.
Amazing.
So then I was like, okay, go back to this one. So I clicked on the one that was up there when you couldn't read what was here. And imagine a male and a female still, reflections. And then in their minds, maybe in the road between them is these writings.
Right.
And that's MLK, Maya Angelou, et cetera, et cetera.
That's right. We want men and women all the time.
Right. And then I went back to this one. Actually, it took this design and combined it with this other visual and said, what about that? It created this one on its own. Let's take the road with the words, still having the N-word. Come on now.
And approximately, how long did it take you to
1
from
minute.
beginning to end?
Well, if you imagine each one of these took a minute to generate, and I'm sitting here, remember when we were supposed to be on the phone? Probably about 20 minutes, depending on how many of these are, because I was just like, my brain moves pretty quickly.
I can see why some people think
AI, what?
we'll be taking jobs.
For sure. Think about how much it would cost to design these
And to have
so many
which to
examples,
choose.
and you're going to design one as soon as we get to the end. So with the changes that you were talking about, so whether it's this one that you want to work from or the other one, right? And this is going back to this lighter version. I don't know if you like the darker or the lighter, but if you like this concept, we'll say add the colors in, and we want a male and a female, and and then I updated the words here because it had some quote at the bottom on one of these early ones, and I was like, I don't even know who that is, and I don't like it, so let's take it out.
What was that?
I can't remember what it was. I don't want to go all the way back,
Okay.
but I just changed it to say, in our words, we are freaks. That's powerful, and then we write to transform the world, and it's basically kind of that kind of visual. What do you think? So again, I'll keep going. I'm gonna have you do a design. See, I like it when someone says amazing, because you're like, wow, how much money this would have taken? Because I know I paid $500. Oh, that's the last one. That was the last one I did. I wanted to. That was the last one. Between these two, the concept, I kind of like those, but then I also like this colorful one up here. So which one do you want to work from? You want to work from the bottom? The bottom one. This one? Okay. Yeah. So what do you want to tell it? I'm going to have you do it. So I'm going to click on this microphone, and I'm going to have you talk loud, and she's going to design a new, I'm going to click on this. So basically, I'm going to click here and say edit. So it's going to know that I'm talking about this one. It says describe the edit. So all you have to do is talk. So I'm going to have you talk loud enough for it to hear you. Talk right here into the computer.
Beginning with the title, we want the AAWA logo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to find it. We might have to upload it, but if you can go and find the AAWA logo from the website.
With the AAWA.
There you go. But yes.
We want a man and a woman.
You see that?
On the cover facing each other.
Ooh.
And I like the way the brain is with all of this going in there. But
what if there was a man faced this way? What if there was a woman here, a man there, and they were kind of like back to back?
Well, the only thing is I want them to
face
be
each other.
Equals.
Got it.
And if you put one behind the other one, some people may.
But who do you know is behind since they're?
No, I said I wanted a man and a woman
facing each other.
Cover, yeah.
Okay,
well,
you heard.
They don't have to face each other. They could just be standing side by side. But the writing I want to keep.
Got it. So would you want the writing in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about we have a male and a female? You give us an option. A male and a female on the cover. We want we like the brain concept, whether it's two brains or one. We don't care, right? But we like
we could do another brain with a similar picture, not the same.
Right. And
but
then
what human beings have done through the ages and how we have been such an important part, although we have not been recognized.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? Okay. So do you still want this road with the words on it?
I like the words.
Okay, so she liked the road with the words, so that's going to be somewhere in between the two of them. We need the male and the female to be equal.
Remember, he said
like a roadmap. Okay, we love that. And then you said something about colors before. What would you like for it to do with the colors?
red, black, and green are our colors. So you could put AWA in red, black, and green, and then you'll have the logo that you may have to look for. And that may be adequate. But remember in the last anthology, we had white cover, but the border was red, black, and green.
Got it.
And I never want to get away from
Got it.
the logo.
Got it. So, you heard her. Anything else? Anything else?
No,
What about the
I
language?
like these words.
What about the
Does
language?
It have misheard? That was on one of them.
Oh,
there were all
so
these
so we're
things.
gonna go back.
that
So
were
down here, we think
preceded by
it's too. Yeah, okay. We think it's too much at the bottom. That in our words we are free, beyond the silence, beyond the hurt, beyond. Oh, he wants us to look up beyond definition, beyond limits. We write to remember. We write to rise. We write to transform the world. We don't like that. We're
No,
gonna.
I like that. I like that.
She likes that, but
What
she
I was
also
thinking about
likes.
was earlier. It said something about how we were misheard.
Yeah, misunderstood, whatever.
Right,
So we want to
right.
go back and find that in
And
one of
it
the earlier
is
versions.
in words, so I don't think we can have too many words.
Like misunderstood and
Yeah,
miss whatever
yeah,
and miss
yeah.
whatever. I like it. Okay, you heard her. We're gonna go. It's 5:26. We're gonna press go and see what it does. I'm timing it.
5:26.
I'm timing it. So basically, it's thinking, and what it's gonna first do. We were just talking, so it took everything we said. Basically, that's this long old thing. That we, beginning with the title, we want the AWA logo, right? And so it doesn't always get it right. You see how it said AWA logo, like it didn't know AAWA, but you know you get the, so you could go in once we finish talking, you can
yeah.
go in and correct it so it knows it's actually the A.
Yeah, maybe this
A-
is time to say
A exactly AAW, so it knows we want the AWA logo. I'm gonna copy paste it here. I'm gonna put it a couple places.
spells phonetically.
It does. It hears you and it says, I think I know what she's talking about. Let me help her out. So that's a good thing about it too. Like it will help you out, but it also gives you a chance. And look how easy that was. You were talking to me. That's all you were doing. So you said you wanted a man and a woman. You scroll down. You want the brain and blah blah blah. Some people maybe it didn't capture everything we said. What if there was a man and a woman facing each other, and then you said no. I said a man and woman facing it. Right? So it heard everything. It heard it all, and it doesn't care. It doesn't care. It keeps going on and on and on and on. So we're gonna press go. Thank you, sir. We're gonna press go. This green button is go. This was the talk. You let it write what it's gonna say, and then we can let it do its thing. So now it's 5:28. Once we reviewed it, made any edits, 5:28. It's thinking. So scroll down. I will. I'm gonna come back up. So now it's saying it's analyzing the image. I'm gonna scroll up. It's creating the image right now. 5:28 is when we started. Okay. Now. Talk real quick about how you feeling. You just got a taste of AI, right? Look up there. He wants you to
Well,
look up there. He wants you to look
I've
up there.
been someone who's
And your hand is
always,
blocking your face.
I've always thought technology was good, but technology, like anything I can think of, can have a bad side. And it's not the technology, it's the people who know and are used and misuse the technology. I remember when I got a computer, there were people who laughed at me. I got my first computer in March of 1985.
Wow.
And when I signed up for email, I mean, I had Prodigy and CompuServe, all of those names that aren't there anymore. But I didn't have anybody to email because nobody I knew had a computer.
You were at the cutting
And the
edge.
people at school wouldn't get, they didn't want Apple. They got the, I want to say Dell, I'm not sure, but they
IBM probably.
So eventually only 2 of more than 100 faculty members had Apple. And they did everything for
I love this.
But I had been teaching.
By the way, I just want to let you know, it was saying working, one last tweet. 5:28, it's 5:29. I just need to be clear, that was 1 minute. That
Okay.
was 1 minute. Ooh, now whatever you don't like about it, we're gonna change it.
Flip them, let them look at each other.
Okay. Ooh, and then
Don't
we
you
don't
think
need
it's
all
better?
these words either, do we?
That may
On
be
the
a bit
outside.
on the book.
It heard you say you can't have 2 minute words. It hurt you.
Takes everything literally, huh? But
It did.
that's what
Okay,
I-
yeah. Hold on. So she's gonna give you some edits. So she said it's a little too many words in the body. We don't need those. Thank
we
you
need
very
to
much.
look at the words before we decide which ones to.
Well, no. For now, we wanna
Okay,
change the
okay,
image. We
okay.
wanna have the people facing each other.
Right.
Number one. Perhaps in the middle is a mirror. I don't know, but the N-word can be kind of in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Because that was kind of cool. And you can let us know. I love how the brains shouldn't be the same. Would you agree? And she said something
Right.
about in the brains, put some kind of reference to Black history, like the Black experience, the African American experience. So in the brain, it's not just cities. You know what I'm saying? There's some things. I don't know what that is.
We built the cities too.
We built the
But
cities
I was
too.
thinking about the inventions and how many inventions were created by people who needed to do this work. So Black people, but whites got the credit. Whites got the patents.
Wow.
Whites got the money.
I love that. He wants you to look up that way.
I'm sorry.
He wants you to look over there. It's all good. It's all good. So
Okay.
this is so good. So I don't even know what's showing on StreamYard right now, but I do know that we got enough information right now to see some different. Do you have enough red and green for you? Do you think we need some more red and
we
green?
need some more.
Yeah, we need some more red and green in here. I
But,
knew you were going to say
I
that.
see in the logo they have, I mean,
Oh,
with the
they
AAWA,
did.
they have
They
red, so we can get some black and green.
Okay, I see that. Okay, so go ahead and make the changes that you just mentioned. I think the stuff about misunderstood and blah, 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 that's the kind of words maybe that you can put lightly inside of the thing, and, you know, maybe power.
Or even on the outside.
Oh, on the outside, she said as well.
Because they don't go down there with the quotes.
Yes, this is true.
From
This
the
is true.
famous-
Okay, so go ahead and give us another example. And again, it's 532. You like this, ain't you?
This is very, very interesting.
She said very interesting. So first thing it does at 5:32, we finished talking and it put this stuff that we said. It just basically gave us a transcript. Yep, she's gonna give me some edits and blah blah blah. Right? We don't have to clean it up because it knows we were just talking. So basically, once it takes what you said, if you wanted to re-emphasize something at the end, you could do that. But we're just gonna see what it does. 5:32. Again, and I wanted to take you through this part. And I love that you said you were kind of at the cutting edge of computers when they first came out. Every time I connect with you, you have some new story that fascinates me.
I just knew the first time I saw one,
This is going to be
and,
good.
people at costume, this is good.
See that, and I know that. Oh, he wants us to look up. He wants us to look up at
This
the. Is
this
that what's
is-
showing on the screen?
This is
That's
very-
what's showing on the screen. That's what's live right there. Can you verify? Oh, it's showing the screen. Oh, okay. So we're small. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it out. Okay. So that's good. That's good. That's good. So the screen is big, so they can actually read what we're doing and see what we're doing. So this is great. So you see right here, what's changing, you guys, is right here. It said, oh, I'm polishing the details. I'm finishing up. So it's giving you, it's a minute. It was 5:32. Come on, y'all. It was 5:32. It was 1 minute ago. This is what your AI agents are going to be able to do for you. Now, there's all kind of things that we're going to infuse, but I just want to do the thing that she's most interested in. So my business, my book, my show is called Amplifying Impact. So I know what impact is for her. She like getting these books out, these anthologies out. And I'm like, how can we make it less work for you? We're going to get you an AI administrative assistant. We're going to have the phone lady doing some work for you. We're going to have the receptionist. We're going to have the writer, the editor. And we're going to design this book cover for you. And we're going to engage community. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Did I not mention I'm wearing my Marvelism gear? What does it say on my shirt? Can you read it out loud?
I don't sleep. I don't forget. I don't stop.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Sounds like me.
Exactly. So Marvelism, y'all. Marvelism is a tool that I'm about to introduce to the African American Writers Alliance. I just need you to know, because I need for real people to understand AI is not going to replace you. AI is going to amplify your impact. And imagine having, look at this. Sorry, here we go, y'all. We looking again. We're going to go back up. I'm going to move this over.
And it'll save us time. That was one of the first some things I noticed. I taught composition.
He wants you to look up there.
I taught composition.
Hold up. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go back over here and make you bigger because you're so beautiful. Let me put it like this.
no.
Let me put it like this and move this up. Can I move this? I can't move this. Okay, it's fine. Go ahead, Miss Georgia. Come over here and get closer to me.
taught
Get closer to me.
composition.
Come over here and get.
Please.
Okay. Go ahead.
I taught composition for more than 30 years, and so in '85 I've been teaching.
Look at you.
what-
We gotta
I've
move
been
you over.
teaching 15 years in '85, and the secretary Millie Roars, which is wonderful, but very often I used a lot of the same material. So after a few times, she would have to retype the whatever it was. And then, and I sometimes felt bad that I had to ask her. Or other times she would say, oh, you have to give me a little more time because I need to type another one. But with the advent of the computer, never ever did anything have to be typed again, and each one looked new. I remember one time another secretary who loved, what is it, art, what was the name of the word for the art? But she put art on everything. So one day I went to her and I said, do you have any African American art?
Oh.
She said, oh, I never thought about that. And that day she was printing everything I ever needed to know I learned in kindergarten. And at the bottom of that essay, she put a little black kid. And she learned a great deal from that experience. And it just made me, so from then on, you know, and of course some people still don't have that, but it makes a difference. It makes a difference that you've never, or as never, I say, you never received a Sunday school book that had black kids in it, although you always went to Sunday school.
Right.
So
Right. I love it. So
it's
I love
nothing
it.
like this technology.
So nothing like technology. There's not going to be anything like Marvelism, y'all. Did you hear what this says? Say it again, Miss Georgia. What I said?
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
I don't forget.
I don't forget.
I don't stop.
I don't stop. So imagine having some employees that don't forget, that don't sleep, that don't stop. You put them to work and they just go, 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 go. Come on, y'all. She just said it's about
you
saving
do it
time
all so quickly.
and expertly. It ain't raggedy either.
Using the word amazing.
She said, amazing. So y'all, this is just the tip of the top of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're gonna get back to the project that we're working on, because I told her we're gonna get some work done and we're gonna do it live and we want people to see. But what we're gonna do over this next weekend and throughout the week and throughout the next couple of months is actually create a space where you see all kind of magical things. So I'm going back, y'all. I'm gonna add it back to I'm gonna add what we were designing. It was done in a minute. I just took it off so I could see you top. But I'm going back down here and I'm gonna add this back to the, I gotta do like this. So I add it back and then I gotta go back over here. So we're back here. Can you see? Okay. So we're back here. So this is what it came up with. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Oh my God, look at the braids. Look at the afros. Look at the afros.
The afros.
You said something about inventions.
Yes, I did. I did say inventions. And then there are pictures of people who made these inventions or created these inventions.
We shall overcome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good job. AI, good job.
I talked about it just like that. I'd be like, oh, she wants you to look up. She wants you to look.
At first I thought those looked a bit like crowns, but when you see
Zoomed
them,
in.
yeah, you realize
It's like,
that
oh my
these
God.
brains are at work,
Okay,
and that
I
was
think he wants us to,
that was what I wanted to be.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So I don't know how we gotta scooch over or something. Are you ready? Come here. Come here. Come here. Are you ready? Oh, you still on the call. So African American Writers Alliance 35th. And what would you change about this? Because again, this is it's free. It's a free.
African American should be hyphenated.
Oh, at the
'cause it's
top.
an adjective,
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
So we're gonna shrink it down, shrink it
Should
back
be-
down.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna shrink it back down, and we're gonna start talking to it. So I just want to be clear, so it knows this is your last thing, so it knows it's this one. But if you decided I want to go back to the one I like,
Yeah, and I want Rajna to see
right.
it too.
Okay. So we're gonna start.
African American should be hyphenated. It's an adjective here, not a noun. And there should be an apostrophe behind the S in writers, because a number of writers have come together to form this alliance. So that's a big deal.
You don't have to wait until you talk a whole long time. You
Oh,
can just
okay.
stop.
All right.
I'm gonna scoot back down.
And it'll change that immediately.
Click a check mark, and then you just add to it.
It'll
Like,
do it, okay.
Capture what I said. So we're going to Going to start. African should be hyphenated. It's an adjective here, not a noun. You're educated.
I didn't have to tell
You're
AI
educated.
that.
No. You
I don't know,
did.
but AI probably doesn't.
It didn't get it right.
Yeah.
Remember, it's biased.
I know,
You
but it
already-
doesn't.
So we're educating our and the thing that we're doing differently, by the way, you said there should be an apostrophe behind the S in writers. We're talking about the logo in the. Oh, sorry. Let me keep talking. So we're just gonna.
Anytime you write African American
Writers Alliance, because it's a multi. Got it.
And
Got it.
apostrophe after
I
the
love it.
S.
What else would you change at this point?
Really need to be able to
Okay,
do
so I'm gonna
more.
zoom in. There we
Yes,
go.
Okay.
Ooh, it
I
about the
love
misunderstood
it,
in the middle. Y'all, it about the that's so good. It about the misunderstood, misheard, misrepresented,
Yes.
silenced,
It hurt
overlooked, ignored, erased, doubted, but never defeated.
Ah, yes.
Oh my God, that is so good.
In our words, we are free. Beyond the silence, beyond
Be-
the hurt, I like that.
are you-
Beyond
are you-
the definition, beyond limits. The right to remember, the right to rhyme, the right to transform the world. Yes. Our stories, our truth, our power, our legacy, our future. And in some of the introductions to our 8 anthologies, we have used some of these
Really,
words.
I love it.
So that's very good.
Ooh wee, ooh wee.
And look, we didn't even use the word forward, and it's decided.
It
that
decided
I'm
that
doing
you're
the
writing the
forward.
forward. Yes, it did. It did. So I don't necessarily like all the light over here because to me it de-emphasizes the light over here. So I'm gonna ask it to put the colors back over here, the red and the green, and to make these words lighter, if that makes sense. Because does that make sense? So I need for you to on the right and the left side of the road in the middle. Keep the colorful shirts design of those the male and the female, so we have more of the red and more of the green, and it's designed and it's beautiful and it's powerful. And then you don't have to make it white. It should be the red and the green, and then whatever colors you put up, whatever white or light colors that you put on these dark red, green, and gold, these words should stand out separately. Does that make sense? So make that change. So the road is the thing that is literally looking like a road. But the right and the left side is red and green. Anything else you would change? I would say I can't really see the misunderstood, misheard enough. I think that should be a little bit more powerful. Would you agree with that? Maybe it's a negative part, and then it gets bolder there. Maybe that is fine.
I'm not sure.
What are your thoughts?
Maybe it's what?
Maybe the fact that
Is
those
this
are the things
actual
that we.
size of the 8 by 5?
Yeah, and by the way,
It
assume
will
this
be
is the
that
book that's
size.
8 by
Okay.
5. So we can tell it that additional piece of information.
I-
Let me stop it real quick. I'm gonna just shrink down. I'm gonna stop it, and then I just want to let you start fresh.
I like Georgia S. McDade, PhD.
Hold please, as we make that correction. We'll have to come back to it. So sorry. So what I did, which I didn't need to do, is I pressed the green button.
And what did that mean?
Input.
That we
Go
wanted?
do your work. So now it's
okay.
saying
It's
creating
doing what we
image.
said.
So
Okay.
I didn't get to make the check. So I could have just stopped it, the checkbox, and so you're excited about this. Yeah?
The checkbox stops it.
So
I have
so
two more. I have 2 more books for you to do
Good.
coverage.
2 more books for us to do on this. So sketching it out. So it's letting you know what's happening. Again, 1 minute. It's 5:43. Making the first draft. Hold, please. It's making the first draft is the thing. 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. I just want to be clear. Setting the scene. Hold. I'm setting the scene. I'm polishing the details. It's letting you know what it's building in layers. Come on, y'all. You told me to show my marvelous-
It will do this on my computer right now.
right now.
I don't have to buy anything.
You don't have
sign
to
up for anything.
You should-
I know it always asks if it wants me to use it or not, and I usually say no. But sometimes when I say yes and I finish writing, then it'll say, "This is well written." Of course, it's well written, but that's so funny.
So-
I knew I was using it, but I would just write it, and at the end it would say it was well written. So I was guessing it couldn't find anything to change.
I love that. It says one last tweak. Hold, please. I have one last tweak. Y'all see that, right?
Maybe it overheard.
Oh, you think? No, I don't think I stopped it before it stopped it for the PhD part at the end. It didn't catch that. I'm sure of it. You see, I said, let me stop it real quick, and it didn't get it in. It didn't hear you.
Yeah.
But the good news is it does hear. Oh, Why did it do it that way?
Well, you said you
I said
wanted-
something about
you
8.5.
said lighter though, huh? Oh, and what it did was put the
Ooh.
words lighter and make the background darker.
Which is lovely too.
Yeah, you can still read it. That's what counts.
Well, that's not what I was saying, and nor were we talking about this orientation. So it just gave us a horizontal orientation, y'all, which is beautiful, but it's just not what we want. So we're gonna tell it what to do differently,
Yeah.
right? We're gonna tell it to put it back. But how gorgeous is that? Come on now, In-Word.
No, my first Outside the Cave book, it's not 8x5. It's,
Huh?
It's not 8x5. It's wide.
Let me make sure you haven't pressed no buttons to turn it off and make it mute.
It may be on.
No, it's on. It's on and the battery's strong. I just want to make sure you keep pressing something. Stop putting your finger over the button. Okay. No, don't turn it on or off at all. Just leave it on.
Okay.
Last thing we want you to do is say one of your brilliant quotes and then we miss it. Georgia's full of the brilliant quotes, y'all. She's full. Angle it down. There's too much room above our head, I think. Angle the camera down. There's too much room above our head. It's okay that the food is in there. It doesn't look good. We're at a restaurant. We're at Island Soul. Please, darling. It's too much room. Don't you agree? Isn't there too much room above our heads? Okay, we'll leave it and we can add words at the top. I am at Island Soul. Right.
Since
It's
we haven't
okay.
eaten it, they may think it's not good.
And it
That's
is
not
good.
true. That
It
is
is very good. It is
Right
very
now,
good.
we are focusing on the work.
We are focused
All
on the
I
work.
need
Okay, hold on. I'm
are
gonna
the
have it.
submissions.
I'm gonna have it.
because
I'm gonna have it
I
make
have
some
a
edits.
cover here.
So here, I'm gonna click on edit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back so it knows we're talking about this one. Okay, so couple things. I don't listen to me all the time because I said something about. You know I got issues.
Will it do that?
Oh yeah,
I mean, if
you be like
they
you
don't listen to you.
all the time. We have a relationship. We have a relationship. There's so many things I'm going to share with you guys. There's so many things I'm going to share with you all too because I love marbleism. Again, it's one of my favorite tools. It's not the only tool. There's so many tools out there. But I don't want people to just be like, I got to know all the tools. I got to know all the things. You just need to know the ones that's going to help amplify your impact, right? And so this is one of my favorites, marbleism. And you could actually have your secretary, our AI assistant, your AI administrative assistant, your AI legal assistant. Like you're going to have it going out and finding grants for us and applying for the grants, writing the grants. That's the first next thing we're gonna do. Think about that conference we got going on. We need it. We will do it tonight. We will do it tonight and we can showcase. I just think it's important that we take the time to help organizations do all the things. Is what? Oh, is it? Well, y'all, we're going to get big. They're going to give big. We're going to get big. That's what we're going to do. So, I'm sorry. So, the orientation of this book was, this is now a horizontal orientation. We want it back to portrait the way it was before. This is gorgeous. This is the concept that we want, for sure. For sure. Meaning, we love the dark, we love the beautiful dark clothes. We like the words over there on the side in gold. That's just amazing. So we do want you to keep all of that going. By the way, Dr. Georgia McDade likes to have, what words do you like to have on your name?
Georgia S. McDade, PH period D.
Hopefully you heard that. Let's see. We're going to see. I'm going to see what it does. Again, sorry, the first check mark says I finished talking. It's the second time. Right, so it's a check mark and then it's a blue arrow. Check mark says I'm done talking, but see how it took Dr. Georgia S. It didn't catch the S, so we got to tell it that again. Oh no, it is. We got it, but you want doctor in front of Georgia S, right?
No, I want PhD behind.
Does it say that? Did it capture those words? Did it capture those? I don't see it. Did it capture that? So we're going to tell it again. Okay, so just to clarify, it's Georgia S. McDade, comma, PhD. Is that right?
That's right.
PhD.
I think it probably knows PhD is
We don't know. We're going to see. But go ahead and give us the different orientation. Anything else you want to change? I just love this. Oh, my God. Isn't that gorgeous?
I like it.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna go back. Hello. He's giving us a hand. We got to look up and make sure the people know we're with you. We're with you. So we're done with the words. Let me make sure it got it. PhD, it did know that. It probably think it knows
You
that.
know, I never put my name on the front of them.
Huh?
I never put my name on the front of them.
You can, or you
I
don't
just
have
say
to.
I have.
Okay. I like the concept of it. You do all the work for all of them. I'm just saying, you're doing the work. We might as well recognize our queens doing the work. Now, once again, 550, creating image, sketching it out. It heard what you said. Dr. Georgia, you know it was $500. I gave somebody $500 for one of our book covers, and there was a donation, and that's when one of you guys were like, "Oh, we're gonna do it ourselves." I was like, and I didn't start the process, but if I had known, I wasn't really using AI. Look up. Ah, come on back. We got the next version. Scooch back over. Scooch back. Can you scooch over? Stop pressing the button. You don't need to press it. Scooch over. Yes, I don't know. Scooch over. Ken, are we good? I'm gonna go back over here to StreamYard to see how we look. Okay, I'm gonna take this off real quick, and I'm gonna have you tell us what you've been doing. So what you been doing? And I'll show you what we've been doing.
I'm so excited to be
zoom
here.
Back in, Ken. Zoom a little tighter so there's too much room on the sides of us. Zoom back in, please. Go ahead.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you, representing African American Writers Alliance. We just had the N-Word session in anticipation of the N-Word conference and N-Word Anthology. And we were doing some writing and sharing with a circle of beautiful Black, Indigenous, Global Majority folks. Every week, Thursday, from 4 to 6 and from 7 to 9 online, we hold space for creativity, drawing from the strength and the beauty and brilliance of Black luminaries and their writing prompts. So we're so excited to just draw strength and power from our ancestry, from our ancestors, from the folks we love and care for, and excited to keep these things flowering so we can inspire future generations.
I love that. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Dr. Georgia and I have been over here designing a book cover for N-Word. A few options.
Right.
So y'all, we're finna go back to it real quick. First of all, I want you to tell him about your experience. And again, I've been talking about Marbleism. Marbleism, FYI, is I'm an AI strategist, y'all. And I'm volunteering and leaning in my time for a community that I absolutely love. So I'm like, if we can save time, we can create better output, and we can provide additional benefits for our members, why would we not do that? Right, why would we not do that? So we're going to be doing that. And so this Marbleism is one of the tools that we're going to be bringing into the organization to take a lot of the administrative work off, the things that doesn't allow them to be creative. We're not writing books with Marbleism, just to be clear, but we are going to be doing editing and administrative things and applying for grants and finding grants and all the wonderful things that we need to do, and designing book covers. So, are you ready? You ready to see what she came up with? Okay.
You want to show him all of them? He hasn't seen any.
We're going to go to the last one first, and then we'll work our way back.
No.
So what do you want us to do, Ken? Your hands are moving. What do you want us to do? Y'all got to look at the camera, y'all. We got a producer here saying...
But are we going to look at this and that?
Yes, you're going to be kind of alternating. So we need you to glance here, but when you talk to the people, those are the people that we're engaging, because they're seeing us right here. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to bring this back in right here. And it's kind of hard I don't know what to do with this. I know there's a few other options. Let me see how this looks. So we're kind of small. Maybe that's it. Maybe we do that for a minute. So we're kind of small, but our whole screen will be big. And I'm going to go over here and show them the screen. How does that look? It kind of catches up with us. So is this the last one? Is this the one
That's the last one.
Okay.
That's what it looks like online.
It's going to switch in a minute because I just changed the screen. So now it's showing this.
Awesome.
Right? So what do you think?
Looks beautiful. Let me take a picture of that too. That looks amazing.
She said something about they got a big old... That's not how it looked before. We can make some adjustments, clearly. But she wanted them to be facing each other. The mirror thing, I just kind of thought that was pretty cool. The road in the middle has gotten way bigger. We can make it smaller if you want the words to kind of layer in. I don't know what you guys think.
Play with the idea, yeah.
Can you see the letters on both sides?
Yeah, so he's talking about this stuff.
Change the AAWA.
Oh, at the top is going to be our actual
green,
logo.
The logo.
So we'd have to. We can go get it
and
then upload it in.
Make the A green.
And this is also the cool stuff about this is I'm doing it now. The cool stuff about it is, stay with me, y'all. I need you to see what I'm doing. Right. Marbleism, you're going to have a actual employee. I call them family. You're going to have AI employees that'll be working for you as a part of Marbleism. Does that make sense? So you got an administrative assistant who never sleeps. What does it say again? Can you read this out loud for me? What does my shirt say?
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
I don't stop.
Say it again. Say it slow like you mean it.
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
I don't stop.
I don't forget and I don't stop. Can you imagine having some people working for you that don't forget, don't sleep, and don't stop? Go get me some grants and don't sleep and don't forget and don't stop. What I told you. And then the beauty of this is, what I did with ChatGPT, and we can have our agents all working in here together in projects together. But this project will have your input, your ideas, so you'll be able to see what other people have done, and you can tell it to go do things and come back. And if you don't like the results, you can also give it a list of instructions. So what's different about
we give
employees-
it credit, right? We say it was designed by
for sure. You could absolutely do that.
and
What I-
contributors.
Yes, what I love about this is because we're working together, like we're all here together, but you see, I'm doing each of these steps. When you have an AI employee, they're almost like sentient beings. Do you get what I'm saying? Hey, how are you? Is this your people? Okay. Who should we bring them in? Would you like to join us?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to join us? Is this your people? I don't know what's happening. Huh? Oh, okay. I'm like,
Well, come over here.
I'm like, it's a trip. You want to do it? I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, so we're talking about AI. We're talking about AI. Marbleism is one of the tools that we're going to be bringing into the African American Writers Alliance. Right now, what we're doing is we're celebrating this idea of how we're able to make changes. Now, we can do a few more changes if you want, or we can pause, let you guys take a break and actually eat some of your food. Where are you at with this process? Would you like to pause for a second? Or would you like to kind of continue and lock something down and go backwards?
I love the idea. I think probably the best next step is, as we had discussed prior, to have you come to the Leadership Council meeting and discuss the possibilities with the larger group so we can make the decision about it before we present it to the members.
I love
proper.
it.
So
I
maybe
love
we
it.
just promote some more about the upcoming events we have this
I
weekend.
love it.
And
Ooh.
then the conference proper.
I love
just
it.
hold space for get folks to attend.
I love it. And let me tell you how I'm going to contribute. So we're going to stop this view. I'm going to go back over here. So we're going to, is there any other changes you want to make before I stop? Any other changes to this last one? What did you say, Miss Georgia? Any other changes at the moment?
No.
No, we're going to. So then, if you want to download, you click on this button right here and just click on download. Download as a PDF. And I did this for all of the ones that I'd done, and it names it as a ChatGPT image with this date, but we would call it blah, 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 whatever we want to call it.
So has he seen the others?
I don't know. Have you seen some of the others? We'll roll back a little bit because we have been working.
I don't remember
want to show
when you started. I just wanted you to see how often it changed.
So look
it
at
can make big changes or little changes.
Right. So it turned into from an afro to an actual Marge Simpson kind of thing in the last one. I didn't love that. I don't really love the fact that it's all crowned up like that. I prefer the afro-looking version.
Funny too.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
felt
it's Marge.
the same way. It took a while even before.
Right.
Oh, that's what they
Right, and look at this one. Like at one point, I had said something about. You see, what this could be is a banner. The next time we talk about the conference or the book, this could be a banner ad because of the shape of it that you put on the StreamYard or you put on Facebook or you put on LinkedIn. Or we're gonna be talking about blah 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 on this date.
Beautiful.
And
I
you
love
can
that.
have this graphic, and you can change it for the things that you're doing.
That sounds amazing.
So the conference and the whatever, like these are ours.
Awesome.
To
Fantastic.
use however
we
you
could
want.
just print them and pass them around because this time I'm making sure that they get to the churches. I'm just
But
not
wait. Before you
dependent
print, but listen, y'all, I'm gonna bring in my skills and expertise. Before we pass anything out and print anything else, y'all, let me just say what we're gonna do. We're gonna give people an opportunity to pre-order this book. This is how a book becomes an international bestseller. We start talking about it. We give them opportunity to pre-order it. We start promoting it on a regular basis, just like we're doing right now. So by the time your book comes out, you people are chopping at the bits because they know all about it. They've been waiting for it. You've been talking about different pieces of it. They helped to design the cover because you done gave them 5 options to choose from, and they voted on their page. Are you with me? So we turned it into a whole different thing. And you don't have to do the work because we're gonna have your agents do it. We're gonna have your AI secretary, your AI administrative assistant do it. Are you with me? Come on now. Is that exciting? Do more with less. I'm gonna keep going. Are you good? I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna show you the other image. I think she wanna brag on what she was able to create. At one point, she just said, you know what? In the head, it was some cities. And she made a comment about, what'd you say about your people?
so many inventions we created and we never got credit or the
Are you
money
still
or the
talking into the
patent.
microphone? Yes. Okay.
And now,
And I'll.
without writing, I like to think
Yeah.
that's not true or as true.
I love
And
it.
certainly more people know about it. than ever before.
I love it. And again, I didn't like the fact that this was white here. That's how they went back on the arms, because we wanted the road to stand out. So I was like, make sure the red and the green kind of stand out. So that's how we went to the last one. But we had a couple other options. This was the one that came up too.
And I didn't like them being back.
Back to
The
not
back
facing
seats,
each other.
Yeah.
See each other, yeah.
So that was the change. And then it had all these words on here, which I thought was a bit too much. It was a little distracting because then you didn't really see these words. And now it's actually replaced the quotes. Again, you can go backwards and forward and do whatever you want and have a number of iterations. I think that was the last one, because I think this was the last one you saw. We switched it up. We added the two faces. So I think that was so I think that was it.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop here. I'm going back to StreamYard. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go back to just us. Hold, please. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So you guys got some upcoming events.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have the African
So
American.
Ken, I think I'm going to have you hold this document so they can see it in a second, because we don't have it electronically. So go ahead.
Yes, we have an AAWA event this coming Saturday.
Okay.
It's going to be over at Monique's Space, the Inspiration
Can
Lab.
we, can we give him one so he can hold it in front of the camera, and you have one and he have one? Can you hold? What do we need to do? Oh, he's going to zoom into it. Let me hold it so you're talking and I'm not involved. There you go. Uh-oh. So Ken, go ahead and zoom into this for him and have his face in it. Have him talking and this in there. Have him talking, Ken. Have him talking and this, not just the flyer. No, I only see the flyer. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So we will be having an African American Writers Alliance event over at the Inspiration Lab, April 25th from 7 to 9 p.m. as a part of AAWA 35.
You gotta still be able to read the flyer. Tighter. Go back in tighter so you can still read the flyer. Just his face and the flyer. Thank you.
So-
Say it again. Start over, please.
We will be having Resonance Poets Lounge and open mic featuring the African American Writers Alliance, April 25th, this Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Inspiration Lab, located 315 South 2nd Street in Renton, Washington. So please go join us, and for more information, check out www.AAWA, that's AAWA, Seattle, SEATTLE.org /. So definitely feel welcome to attend and join us and learn more information about our upcoming events and celebrating AAWA 35.
Love it. What's the other document that you have there?
The other document is the N-Word Conference,
The conference.
Anybody hold that?
the red one. Okay, so
Hold on. Okay, y'all, we got another beautiful thing happening.
okay, this is the N-Word African American Writers at Work Conference. That's going to be taking place October 16th, 17th, and 18th at the Mount Zion Baptist Church, located 1634 Reverend Dr. South McKinney Avenue on 19th and Madison, and it's free of cost. There will be readings, poetry, stories, essays, novels, drama, workshops, writing, books, vendors, authors, refreshments. For more information, if you have any questions or want to reach out, feel free to email us at AAWA, that's AAWA, Seattle, SETTLE, 1991-1991, @gmail.com. So we'd love to see you in attendance, and please join us. You're welcome to come and share and help us expand our organization. AAWA 35, we're proud to continue the legacy.
I love it. Dr. Georgia McDay, go ahead and pull out Ken and show us everybody. Go ahead and pull out Ken and show us all three of us. Thank you so much. We got a beautiful black production manager here working the room for us. Thank you. Go a little tighter for me. Dr. McDay, if you were going to talk about the conference and think about this concept of us showing up in community for 35 years and deciding that we're going to, leverage technology to amplify how we show up in community. Why is that important? I want both of y'all to answer that question, because again, I'm here wearing a Marbleism t-shirt. I'm talking about donating Marbleism energy, and we're feasting at the Island Soul restaurant. Where the beauty of tonight is they're gonna have karaoke here. It's gonna be amazing. I knew that these legacy leaders would benefit from AI, so I'm like, I don't want this to be about me talking to 500 people. I want to talk to real people doing real work that matters in community. I want your Marbleism employees. I want your, come on now. You know, I don't wear hoodies, but I love this one. What does it say again? What does it say? I don't what?
It says, I don't sleep,
I don't
forget,
sleep.
I don't stop.
I don't forget, and I don't stop. So being able to bring in a team of people who don't what? Forget.
Don't sleep, don't forget, don't stop.
They don't sleep, they don't forget, and they don't stop. That got me really excited. So we're gonna talk about AAWA, we're gonna talk about the conference, we're gonna talk about In-Word. What did you guys want to share with community? What else do you want to share with community about why this is so important? And why technology? Like, why are we leveraging technology to level up?
Well, this is important because it's a legacy that honors our people, our ancestors, and our future generations. And technology is another growing part of our experience as human beings that we must become savvy in to know how to utilize for our benefit. We want to see that we're honoring our people from a sincere need to share support and love and appreciation. We want to hold space for engaging with one another because we're together beyond technology. This is here, but if we're not, we would still be here. So honoring this is more important than honoring that. This is a tool. We are community is the difference. We are community. So whether we're looking at this or looking at each other, you're who I see. Those folks are out here too. This is how we build bridges to one another. This is how we hold space for the beautiful integrity of our people, honoring our dignity, our love, and our respect for our ancestors. So the ways that we move have to indicate that we have love here, and then that we can bridge that into technology. But this has to be first. It can't be exploitive. It can't be manipulative. It has to be for the purpose of edifying, inspiring, and affirming, and uplifting. And when we move in that spirit, that's what we'll encounter.
I love that. So between the two of you, I'm sitting between brains. I'm sitting between billions. Dr. McDade, you said how you were one of the first people to adapt. She wasn't here, but she said you were one of the first people to adopt computers back in 1985, I think you said. 2 out of at a college, not in the community, at a college. She was one of the first. And when I was talking to you about AI, you said you like it, and then in some other ways, like talk about what you were saying earlier, how you don't want it to minimize the authenticity, I guess, in community and the creativity and all that good stuff. Because everything everybody's saying about AI is true. It is good, and there are challenges. So we got to be the ones to show up, use it for the good, and make sure we minimize the kind of things that he's about to talk about. So tell us a little bit about some of the fears or challenges that might be in community that we want to make sure we address.
Well, I mean, personally, I think we have a history of seeing technologies utilized to exploit us or dehumanize us. So understanding how we can utilize technology to uplift, encourage, and affirm, and we can create trustworthy pathways that allow us to be effective in gaining savvy awareness on how it can be leveraged to affirm and empower, to allow for our youth to witness their greatness, to see our people shine. Any way we can breathe into it ways that allow for our love for each other to flourish, to have humanized imagery and expression and that add to that contributing force in terms of building our legacy in meaningful ways is going to open key doorways. But they have to mitigate the harms that have happened before, how we've been manipulated, exploited, how many times the technology itself has been utilized as a tool against us to criminalize us. We have to hold space for affirming the fullness of our humanity and allow the technology to embody that in a sacred, profound way that allows it to be a trustworthy tool.
Come on now. That is just so powerful. Dr. McDade, what you got to say about that? The microphone, please.
The most important word here, I think, is community.
Oh.
And that's
Can
what
you hear
we
her?
want the African American Writers Alliance to do, to recognize community. And all of those people out there, especially those who are lost, we want them to know that there's a place where they can come. I sound like a broken record. I know I do.
No, you don't.
I'm
No,
always
you don't.
telling people that we have to tell our story. We have lost so much history. Now, much has been stolen, but so much has been lost because we were embarrassed, ashamed, didn't think we could speak right or say it right, or we didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. We didn't want to lose the job. We didn't want our parents to lose the job. But now, despite whatever is going on now, we can tell our stories. We can tell our stories in our words. Something that Randy was always saying when we talked about AWA was without censure, without censure. It was very important to her that we tell our stories without censure. And now in the past, at least let's say 15 years, anybody can get anything printed, you know.
Right.
And you can't even say it's too expensive because you just keep looking and you'll find somebody. People will print one book for you. And I say, that's how we need one. If we get that one,
That's right.
it may be 50 years later when it becomes a bestseller. But we got to get the first one. And that's what the African American Writers Alliance community is trying to do. We want to spread the word. We want to spread the word and want people to put their words out there. And it may be very different from my word. I think about people my age who have lived in Seattle all of their lives, and somebody who grew up in the South and did not come here until I was in my 20s when I showed up. And it's just amazing. Even now, I am amazed that some of the information I got as a kid in Louisiana and people here don't have this information. And of course, they got information that I didn't get. But we need to come together. All of us need all of the information we can get. We can stamp out some of the misinformation and the miseducation. But very often our task is just to educate. And that's what writing the stories for me is about. And it doesn't matter whether you write a novel or a short story, a poem, essay. I don't care if it's a haiku or a limerick. But you have to write. You have to tell the story. And I'm hoping that's what we'll do by having this conference.
I love it. One of the things we're going to do is I'm going to do as one of my gifts to the peoples. One of the gifts to the people, right? Because I love African American Writers Alliance. There's a few organizations that I'm a part of in this community, and none that I actually would say pull out the creative juices in me like the African American Writers Alliance. Whenever I'm around them, they read. They, like you said, everybody shows up and they support each other in their creativity. And I love the authenticity, right, that comes with this. So when I think about organizations that I want to pour into, that I want to make sure are leveraging the benefits of artificial intelligence, that will get the benefits of Marvelism, is y'all. It is the work, based on the work that you're doing and the fact that you are showing up, leaving a legacy. You are a legacy. You both are legacies. I'm sitting between two legacies. Your mother, is that correct?
That's right.
Founded this organization 35 years ago, and you were one of the founding members. You must have been a child. How old were you?
I was 11 years old.
11 years old, y'all, showing up in community, watching your mama do a thing that was gonna be lasting, literally a lifetime.
That's right. And that's why it's so important to honor that legacy. I feel like we're at a time right now, especially so, where because of the repression of our stories, the omission and the maligning of our contributions and value as Black people, and specifically African descendants here in America, we have a vital role in terms of who we are, what we overcome, what we face, the living example we present to not only our own people throughout the diaspora, but the entire human family. Our stories have to be told in a meaningful and a right and just way in our own eyes in order to allow us to flourish and realize the fullness of our purpose in holistic ways that we hold sacred, that our children, future generations can reap the full benefit of. And the African American Writers Alliance is a long line of strands of that same legacy. It's a holding space for the beauty and the brilliance and the value of our people in human dignity edifying ways. So I'm super grateful to Dr. McDade, to my mother, Randy Eddins, to all those folks who paved the way for us to continue to stand on the shoulders of great people and to hold space for the next generation to do the same.
Okay, thank you. I was just making sure the sound wasn't, the sound was good. He said you sound amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You sound amazing. Like, I'm just so proud to be here with the two of you, and I'm honored to hopefully lean in and contribute to the work that's happening. It is so powerful. It's so powerful. So now we're creating content that we can leverage in various forms and various ways. Dr. McDay, I want you to, feel like you could take a break because we've been at this for a minute. Do you need some water?
Let
Do
this
you
woman
need
eat.
some?
She's gotta nourish herself, too.
She came here full of gumbo that she made yesterday. So she said you need some fresh beverage. Are you good?
I'm good.
Are you good? So we can pause at any point in time. So I know they're going to start karaoke here at 8 o'clock. So we wanted to get as much talking in as possible before all of that happens. Anything else you guys want to focus on before we can stop? We can always start a new broadcast. Anything else you want to talk about as we end this particular broadcast?
Should we give them a heads up about folk life?
Yeah, and the meeting. When we meet and
Yes.
the readings, I'll do the readings. You just tell them.
All right. For those of you,
and remind people about the website too and how they can become members of AWA.
definitely so. So for those of you who are interested in joining the African American
I'll
Writers
have you
Alliance,
look up so we can use this as a future.
all
quote.
right. For those of you who are interested in joining the African American Writers Alliance as an organization of Black creatives, you can go to www.aawa-seattle.org/ and find out more information on the host of different events, opportunities to engage, to submit to the anthology, and participate in a numerous vital litany of opportunities to engage and support Black creatives. We also want to invite you to the upcoming event that we have on the 23rd of, excuse me, is it the 23rd? Yeah, the 23rd of May, which will coincide with Folk Life. We'll have another iteration of AWA 35 activities and engagements at the Inspiration Lab, so stay tuned for that. You can check
for Folk Life.
and prior
So
to
tell people who
prior
don't
prior
know what Folk Life is, what it is. And
prior
why
to
that's
that,
so
we
cool.
will be at the Folk Life Festival, which is a festival that happens yearly in Seattle Center proper, and we will be actually featuring at the children's space. So you can see more information about that on the website as well. Our slot will be from 12 to 12:45. So we'd love to see you engaged in any of our events, to come and support online, to check our membership meetings every first Saturday of the month from 10 to noon Pacific time, and 1 to 3 East Coast Standard Time. So we'd love to see you in attendance and hope you support the organization, and looking forward to seeing you at the N-Word conference coming up in October over at Mount Zion. Find out more information, go to the site, which is www.awa-seattle.org/. We thank you for tuning in and for supporting us.
I love it.
And like Black History, we're here all of the time.
365.
So join us.
That way so we can capture
Join
this.
us the second Thursday of each month at Third Place Books. And this is an independent bookstore. There are 3, but it's not a Barnes and Noble, So we need to support them because they support us. And we are there every second Thursday night. And of course, it's free. AWA members read, but anybody who comes in, the only requirement is that you read what you've written. We do not allow people to read something written by someone else. If it's an AWA member, for whatever reason, who couldn't make it, that's different. But we want people to come and read. Then on the second Sunday of
Oh, and it starts at 7 p.m.
7 p.m., thank you. And on the second Sunday, we meet except Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is next month. But on the second Sunday of the month, ordinarily, we have what we call Writers Read. We often have a featured writer, but not always. And again, AWA members read, but anybody in the community is welcome to come and read his or her work. And that's supposed to go from 2 to 4. But there have been occasions when we've had to go to 5 because we have these
so good.
discussions
That's right.
that are just so valuable. And so many people need this. I say it's such inexpensive therapy.
That's true.
it.
So come. And then on the third Wednesday of each month, this is 12 months.
12 months a year, y'all.
Year round.
365.
Third Place Books, we don't meet in December. But for
11
the Seattle Senior Center at Rainier and Holly, we meet every month. That's always the third Wednesday at 10:15. And you can always find some AWA members there. But again, the community is invited. And there's a program there on, well, you have to check the website. I don't want to give you the wrong time. But they ask members who come to this meeting to write poetry. About a dozen of us did. And all of those poems are on the wall of the center. You know, so not only do we get to read in this little room, but now they put our poetry up on the wall so anybody who comes in can read it. So they're having a special program where we can come and talk about our poetry. Thank
Wow.
you.
Lovely.
Wow. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, y'all. I could not be more thrilled and delighted to be a part of this community, to bring trusted resources. I loved everything you said about, kind of the, importance of building trust. And you also said something about because AI can do so many things, it might actually, in some ways, minimize that creative juices, but in other ways, it might amplify, right, the creative in all of us. It's definitely going to give us more time. It's definitely going to create more time, and that's really one of the things I'm excited to take you guys on a journey and talk about it and move forward with it. But you have always been so productive and so loving, and the community side of this has just been such a blessing to me. I look forward to being a blessing to you all. This is exciting.
But what we have to remember is
Yes.
AI would never have created those covers had we not given AI the information. It doesn't just make covers. Or
It don't make covers.
essays
That's
or
right.
books.
No.
It's sitting there waiting. I love that. It doesn't stop. Well,
It doesn't.
but it's waiting for somebody to come.
It needs the
and
substance.
feed
It needs
Yeah.
the foundation, and we're the OI. We're the original intelligence.
Say it.
So AI can't function without the OI.
That's right. We gotta get it started.
Core component.
No.
He said the OI, the original intelligence. That's what
Yeah.
literally why I love that, Dr. Joe. You think we had planned this conversation? This is just an organic discussion, just so you're on the same page. But I love that because what she's saying is we went in and we got to customize, and that was her. That was your first time using. Was that your first time using ChatGPT?
Yes.
And
If I use it, I didn't know I was using it. So I think this is the first time.
she said, if I was using it, I don't know that I was using it. And you said, what word was your primary word that you were saying?
Amazing.
Say it again.
Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. And so we're excited to continue our amazing journey with AI. Thank you again to the Marbleism team who entrusted me with the opportunity to not just talk to 500 people, but I said, look, I need to talk to the right people. We're about building trust in our community. And for us, it matters to talk to trusted individuals who are going to tell you the truth. If it ain't good, if she didn't think it was amazing, she would have been like, what you would have said, Georgia? Right here live. I said, don't say nothing that isn't true. Didn't I tell you that? That's right. When you were talking about AI and you were like, well, I was like, say that. Say all of those things because you're thinking it, and we need to have those conversations in community. But if it wasn't good, you would not have said it was good. You don't do that. Like Georgia is like a trusted resource who's going to tell y'all the truth. So all I'm trying to say is watch me take these individuals who are amazing, as you already know, who've shown up in community deeply, who are legendary, whose mamas showed up, and who was raised in this whole concept of contributing to community. If what we are delivering isn't wonderful, they're going to tell you. If they're not benefiting from it, they're going to tell you. And the fact that because that AI, ChatGPT is free. Did I mention free? That's why we as a community, we have no excuses not to be on this technology train because we will be left behind in some way. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do something with it, it's not that AI is going to replace you. Somebody like Dr. Georgia who's going to be using AI going to replace you. She's going to get 20 books out while you're still working on book number 1. She's going to have 50 book covers designed by herself and edited through AI, written from her brain, written from the original intelligence. Hello? We're going to have 50 books done, and you're going to be still working on book number 1. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't about replacing you. I changed the name of my company, my business, to Amplifying Impact. AI for everyone. This is about amplifying your imagination. Could you have imagined that we could have designed 40 book covers in a minute each. That's amplifying your imagination.
In
Ooh.
such detail.
In such detail.
I was thinking about our last cover and what's on it or not on it.
Not on it.
And then to sit here and just tell the computer what we wanted. And the computer came up with, oh, okay, I'll do this. The person just had a woman. We got to have the men and the women, a man and a woman. And then it gave us one. But then they were back to back.
Gotta face each other. No, we together. We're together.
We
That's
want
right.
them together.
Yes,
we want
yes,
equals.
yes.
We don't want, and it just did it. But it didn't do it by itself.
Say it again, y'all. It didn't do it by
OI
itself.
to AI.
OI, original. You know I'm gonna use that, right? We're gonna
Just credit me.
I will credit you. I will credit AWA with the original intelligence. That's you. We're amplifying your impact. We're amplifying
put that
your
on our
imagination.
Our teacher.
The original
OI,
intelligence.
yes,
Ooh.
yes, I think so.
We can design, and you know we can design them right here, right? We can design your.
We've been trying to decide what to do.
So-
and somebody wants to put the book covers, and that's 8 covers. Well, 9 with the one. And so maybe, and we can have more than one design.
Yes.
But I think OI is.
Original intelligence.
I love that.
The original intelligence.
That's right.
Hello.
Foundational.
Come on, y'all. I just love this so much. And again, in our community, it is about going deep, telling real stories. You said tell a story.
Tell the story.
Tell the story and tell the truth.
That's right.
Right? And so as we take them on this journey, we invite you to go with us. We're actually going to be here eating. The karaoke's happening at 8 o'clock. I don't know if you're going to be able to hang out, Dr. Georgia, but we're going to continue to enjoy the process. There's some ladies who I wanted to introduce you guys to. They were going to do a Game Changer conference. And so I just wanted them to meet y'all because y'all are the game changers. Y'all are game changers in 100 different ways. So to kind of build on a conversation, hopefully, whether it's today or tomorrow, they're going to be here for 4 days. So we're going to continue this conversation. I want to continue to support you all. But really, this is about community. This is about us showing up in our authentic selves and really doing as much as we can to support community and telling their stories. Oh, what I was going to say is I am going to offer free, as a part of the upcoming conference, a free for someone who's never written a book or maybe has content about a book. I'm going to be able to offer my services for them to help them move their book from wherever concept to reality, from the book cover to talking, the conversation, like being a book coach and guiding them through for free. That's going to be one of the things that I'm going to offer as a part of this. So like having an AI session around how do you do it. So we're going to continue to create even more authors, right? By helping them. Remember how you were verbalizing? Tell us about your McKinney thing that you're working on, your McKinney project.
In 1995,
Can you tell the people right there too?
In 1995, I started on his autobiography.
So tell them, they don't know who McKinney is. So tell us his full name and what.
Reverend Dr. Samuel Berry McKinney was pastor of the Mount Zion Baptist Church for over 40 years. And in 1995, I just went to his office and asked if he were working on his autobiography, and he said, no. And I said, well, you really need to be working on your autobiography. And I said, you have a wife and 2 daughters, all 3 of them could write an autobiography. And I haven't been writing anything. And so we talked a little while, and he said, I want you to do it. I said, me? I just want it done. And he said he wanted me to do it, and we started making tapes. So I go back.
She's saying tapes as in cassette tapes. Just so we're clear, cassette tapes.
Two very long cassette tapes. But then I started using iMemo on my iPhone.
Ooh.
And then he retired in 1998. And we made a movie, and I narrate that movie. So I actually have his story. It's a matter of writing it up. And this year in December, on VHS.
Just wanted to clarify. She has a story on VHS.
I don't have anything on reel now, but I do.
We're bringing it from the cassette tape to the VHS. We're going to be leveraging
All
AI
forms
and
analog
other things.
and
Analog to
technology.
digital.
That's
In
right.
December, he would have been 100. So
Wow.
I'm working hard to get it ready for his centennial birthday.
Can y'all hear that? So again, talk about amplifying impact. People in Seattle, we know who McKinney is. We know about this legendary church. And so that's the other thing I'm volunteering my time to lean in on is helping Dr. McDade, who does way too much in community, y'all. She really does. So I'm like, if I can help you,
much.
right? She does. She does too much. So that's why these AI agents. I wanted to clarify this, Dr. Madej, the difference between what we just did with ChatGPT, which is kind of like level 1 of AI. Right? It's great, but it's like you give it a request, it gives you something back. You give it a request, you give you something back. That's wonderful, but it's also, has a little bit more time that's necessary because you told it, and then you had to kind of give it feedback back and forth. That's wonderful. There's also something called AI agents, which could automate various things. That's also incredible. But what Marvelism does, it takes it to the 3rd level of AI automation. So once you tell it your idea, so what if you had said, I need blah, 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 for the grants, for example, for you to go search for various grants. You're not going to have to keep telling it. You're not going to be sitting here watching it go get something and you coming back and get it. No, you're going to have somebody working for you who what? What they don't do? What they don't do?
Don't sleep, don't forget, don't stop.
They don't sleep, they don't forget, and they don't stop. So that's what I want you to have. Imagine if we put your AI agent on this project and you tell it what you're trying to do, you tell it what you got, are you with me? You giving it instructions, and it's like, oh, I already, and some of the things that you've talked about before, we're going to get it so excited about AWA and what you've done and how you guys perform. Like when you talk about history and other things, you basically are fueling the brain. And the thing about Marvelism that I love so much, we're going to set it up in minutes. We'll do this at another time. We can do it now, we can do it another time, but we can set your account up in minutes. Minutes. So I'm going to let you eat and drink, and we may come back and do it today before the thing is over. And I'm going to give you a free account for X amount of time, donate it through my business. Are you with me? Because I want you to have 60.
That's right.
I love that. Thank you for saying that.
course.
Thank you both.
Well, we want to thank you on behalf of AWA for all you bring to the community and for holding space for this resource. We do know that we have to communicate in ways that allow our people and our community to become more savvy and utilize these resources and technologies in ways that serve us instead of harm us. So any way we can breathe life into our creativity, our brilliance, the beauty of our community, and healthy facets that activate our purpose and self-actualize our people and intergenerationally so, we're proud to be a part of it.
Woo, did you hear that? All of that, what they say. I love that so much.
And we had you and I,
Yes.
Dr. Tracy,
Yes. Oh, by
had
the way,
our first conversation Tuesday of this week.
That's right.
And she called me today and told me I needed to get over here.
are you meant first conversations about this?
Yes. Yes.
So what's your
about AI and using AI to do our book cover.
And I found out today. I said, okay, well, I'm just going to come through. I got several things going, but we're going to do this simultaneously because we care about people and we multitaskers, as it has been said.
Yeah, did you hear what he just said?
That's our first, middle, and last name.
I'm so glad you said that. So, y'all, that's the exciting part. For me, I am so proud that these people are like, let's go. Let's figure it out. Let's
I
figure
don't know if we said let's go.
You said I'm going to show up
Let's
and we'll
explore
figure it
it.
out.
Let's explore it.
I'm going to show up and let's
I
figure it out.
said,
Let me see what you
okay,
got.
I can make it.
She said, let's figure it out. So just what you saw with those book covers is just like amazing.
Let's hold space for the possibilities and
Hold space for the look
bring
at
our
that.
amazing to life in more fruitful technology utilizing ways.
Come on now. I'm sorry, but we're finna end right now because I get
And
so.
we have to give Ken.
Oh,
Thank you, Ken.
Ken, can you
On
come into the
point.
shot real
Come on in
quick?
here, brother.
Just
We
come
need
on
you.
real
Come on
quick.
now. We
Just
need
come
you
on
on
real
this
quick.
side. Come on.
Just real quick. Come on. You got plenty of room.
You part of here too.
You got plenty of room.
That's why. Come see this.
Give him the microphone. You good, baby. Come on. This is our producer. This is our producer. Sorry about that. Here, I'm gonna have him over here next to Dr. McDade. Come over here. I'm gonna hold your mic. Hold your mic. I don't need to talk. So Ken, tell us. Oh, look at him. He looks so cute. Ken, that's so cute. So how amazed are you with these two people?
Well,
Hold the microphone.
yeah,
Hold the
well,
microphone.
yeah, well. Before we started, I happened to speak
lean
to this gentleman here because I myself I'm a computing engineer and a cybersecurity engineer. So I told him about AI, Marvelism, and other AI that we got out there. So I told him a lot about AI, the security of AI, and other things that follow for people that are very skeptical. Yeah, yes, and we talk at the length. So, yes. So, but at the end of the day, you will see that's a way you understand that. Guess what? There are people out there that are very willing to work for the protection of our privacy.
That's right.
There are people that take time to make sure that our personal life is not their personal life.
Right.
So that's the reason why when I was doing my AI certification, which Tracy is one of the people inside that particular class, we learned a lot, and one of my capstone projects was how to protect yourself, how to prompt AI to make sure that they don't use their personal information to train their models.
That's true.
So yes, so I'm happy to see both of them here, and Tracy, I'm happy that you are working with Marvelism now, because guess what? They do not sleep, they don't forget, and they don't stop. All right.
You said it all.
Yeah. So yes, I'm gonna go back to
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Put the mic up. Ken has a master's in cybersecurity, so he's part of my team as well, and he's actually smarter than me, and I think I'm smart. So that's saying something. But his focus is around protecting and building trust. So protecting your data, and that's as we go through the process. I want y'all to know that's very important to me too. So we will make sure that again, all of our data, we don't,
But today he's the producer.
Today he's a producer.
He wears many hats. That's right.
And we need
Many
the
gifts.
producer.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of songs since over 25, going to 30 years now. So yes, I'm a work of all trades.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Ken.
And include
Thank you kindly. And thank you, Tracy.
Somebody. So we could not have done this without. I'm gonna do some thank yous at the end. What is Nathan's Sonic AV? Sonic Star
Yeah,
AV?
Sonic Star AV, Nathan, yeah.
So Nathan Miller
Yes.
has been working with me for 10 years.
Yeah, it may be more than. You never.
Malo, just last Thursday, the founder of Marvelism came to Tacoma. They had a conference. It was hundreds of people in the room, and it was
sold out.
It was sold out.
It was sold out.
It was, and it was amazing. It was incredible. And I was there, and I was saying, look, y'all need to, A, B, C, D, and I was talking about this kind of stuff. That was their first event.
Wonderful.
The one they did in Tacoma last Thursday, and I was like, oh, no. So my goal is to be here every Thursday, at least for the next month or two, showing up in community, bringing the AI actual. Once you guys say yes, then I'm going to bring in the agents and introduce the people to the agents one by one so you can start using them and be like, you're not even going to know what life was like before you started using these agents. You know what I'm saying? Putting your feet up, talking about the meetings and the things. I want to process and then putting it into practice, like changing, you're taking the administrative things that you don't want to do anyway out of the way.
Awesome. Well,
right?
Happy to explore. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Tracy.
Explore. Sorry. What are we doing? We're exploring the opportunity?
That's right.
We're exploring the opportunity. We'll talk about it after Tuesday.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, that was wonderful.